Hi guys, another day where I'm cooking for myself, so another cooking Grandad style video. Today we're going to have a large Cornish pasty from Ginsters. Should be within my capability. Preheat oven to 180 degrees centigrade or fan oven 160. This is a fan oven. Place in the oven on a baking tray. Bake chilled 25 to 30 minutes. Bake frozen 35 to 40. Well, this one's chilled. So 30 minutes at 160. Turn that on, 160. There's our pasty. On there. In there. $30. Oh, 30. And I have some beans with it. And this is one of those tins that it's got a pull tab on it. Now, to be honest, I could eat a full tin of that myself. But I'll pretend to be a little bit more civilised and just have half of it. If we can get half out. Now, Nanny bought some new wooden spoons the other day. Bamboo. There's a lot of liquid in there. A lot of liquid. Can you see that? Tip some of that liquid back. Right, no point in turning that on yet though, because that doesn't take 30 minutes. So we'll stop now and we'll come back with about 10 minutes to go. Probably don't even need 10 minutes to heat that up, but yeah. So we'll stop now and come back later. I'll put a top on that and pop it back in the fridge for now. That'll be tomorrow then. Back again. 4 minutes left, it says on the timer. That should be plenty of time to heat up the beans. Put the light on, I think. Being as it's only half a tin of beans, that shouldn't take long. When we bought this house, the kitchen was quite different. We spent a good bit of money having the kitchen done the way we want it, but that was 10 years ago now. The cooker that was there, didn't notice when we actually bought the house that all the knobs were missing off the front. And they had dogs, and the dogs had chewed all the knobs off. Not that it mattered, because we were changing the kitchen out anyway, but just those little things you don't notice when you're starry-eyed, found the house you want and you want to buy it. After that you find all the things that are wrong with it. If you've been watching these videos lately, I don't do Grandad's or cooking Grandad style videos very often. I did them just as a joke a long time ago. And people asked for more of them for some reason. But I've started doing the Muckbang video where you actually see me eating what I've cooked. So if you check the video description, you'll probably find there's a link to the Muckbang video where I have a little chat afterwards. I don't intend to keep doing them, it's just while my wife's on holiday and I'm doing my own cooking and it's peaceful in the house, I can spend a bit of time talking to you. Right, they're plenty hot enough now. Remember, that's only half a tin of beans in there, so that's heating up pretty quickly. Let's bring that down. I wonder how many comments there'll be about Blazing Saddles or similar amusing films. That last minute's taken a long time to go by. Ah, there we are. Right, so that should be ready. Turn them off. I'll be able to tell my wife that her new bamboo spoon worked. Right, that's it. Cooking Grandad style Cornish pasty with beans. And if you want to see me eat it, depending on which video you're currently watching, the mukbang version's on my other channel. Right. Beans and Cornish pasty today. Got some bread just in case I need it. So what have I been doing today? Tidying the house, or tidying my workroom. Took some stuff out of the workroom and put it in the loft. But to make up for that, I took 6 old PCs out, brought them down here and stripped them down. That's hot. I was just going to take the hard drives out with them for personal security, but once I started taking them apart, I ended up stripping them down completely. Took the power units out of them because I've always intended to do one of those workbench power supply things where you've got 5 volts and 3 volts and whatever else you get out of those. Been meaning to do it for years, never got round to it. Hard drives, once I'd started taking them apart, I realised that I'd already taken the hard drives out of most of them. There was only 3 hard drives left. And the biggest of them was only 60 gigabytes. Took the memory cards out. Might even think about putting them on eBay, because sometimes people want the really old ones because they're renovating old PCs. Not very much interesting in now. They all had old CD drives or old DVD drives. One of them had got a hard drive bay in it that you open from the front, so you can hot swap hard drives in it. I bought that a few years back. I think there's even a video on YouTube of me installing it. Might be. But never really used it. There's a, I can't remember what I called it, a media center or something, which takes up a front bay, and that's got USB 3 ports, SD card, compact flash card, slots, and a few other bits and pieces. The idea was you could just stick your cards in there and read them directly. I think there was five floppy disk drives. Don't see them very often. I can't think why you'd actually need a floppy disk drive nowadays. The only possible reason is if you've got some old data on old floppy disk drives that you want to copy off. Other than that, the memory storage on a floppy disk drive is tiny, isn't it? So anyway, I stripped all 6 of them down, took the heat sinks off the motherboards, because heat sinks might be useful. Stripped out all the wiring, because some of the wiring's got useful connectors on it. Took the front plastic covers off, because 3 or 4 of them had got sort of front fascias on them that were plastic. So all that was left was the bare metal chassis. So when I took them up to the recycling centre, I could put them straight into the metal waste. And the plastic into the plastic waste. Motherboards into the small electrical items section. For now, I'm keeping all the power units. I don't think I need them, but I'm keeping them at the moment. Keeping all the CD drives. I'll probably take them apart, take the motors out of them. Although I've already got loads of motors, boxes full of them. The hard drives, I've tried them in, I've got a external hard drive bay that I can slot them into, but I could only read 1 of them out of the 3. So I'll probably just take them apart. They were very dusty inside. I had to sweep the floor afterwards. I think that's about it really. Taking them apart only took a couple of hours once I got into the rhythm of it. Weather-wise, it's been changeable. It rained when I went out, and yet the sun was out before that. I was getting quite hot in here in the conservatory because it's all glass and plastic, so that heats up very quickly in the hot weather. And when I went out, I had to put a raincoat on. Right, nearly finished. I should just do a bit of bread and butter to wipe it clean. Because I could lick the plate. It's probably not a done thing on mukbang videos. I suppose there's some people who'd let their dogs lick it clean as well. Some people might think I'm anti-dog. I'm not anti-dog. They do annoy me when I'm trying to fly me aeroplanes or anything when I'm outdoors. They seem to be attracted to me. My dad was a vet, large animal veterinary anatomy. So that's horses and cows and things like that. I'm quite looking forward to some feedback on these mukbang videos. Because there'll be people, I'm sure there'll be people telling me everything I'm doing wrong. But I guess that's part of YouTube, isn't it? At the moment, talking about YouTube, it seems to be full of spam bots, I suppose you could call them. Putting automated comments on all the videos. The current ones seem to be trying to get you to go to porn channels. Oh, I wonder if saying that word will block this video. But yeah, it's very sad. I don't know what's going on. The channels that are doing it are being created sort of by the day, and then they send out their automated message, and I bet they're deleted by the next day, just to make it difficult, I suppose, for YouTube to handle them. But I find that very sad, that people have got nothing better to do than create spam bots that just mess things up for us on YouTube. Very frustrating. As soon as I see them, I delete them and block them, but they're being auto-generated, I think, every day. So just had a message come up on the phone there, so I better stop. How long have we been going for? 13 minutes plus a few minutes for actually cooking the meal. So thanks for watching. To an end screen, if I can remember. Right, up here is the video that YouTube thinks you might like. Well, it's not here yet, it will be up here later. So yeah, this is the video YouTube thinks you will like on my channel based on your viewing habits, another algorithm. Down here will be my channel, so click there and have a look at my channel. Subscribe if you like, if you're not already. Up here will be the latest video on my channel, and down here will be a related playlist, which will be my cooking Grandad style in this case. That's just the way I've set them up, and they're not forced by YouTube, that's just the way I've chosen to set them, and they should have appeared by now. So thanks for watching. See you again in the next video. Oh, I forgot. Down below, video description, all sorts of extra information. That's it. Thanks for watching. See you again.